This is the Medieval Town Square Lego set with Lego set number 10332 with 3,304 pieces. This is recommended for 18 plus. Also has a bunch of minifigures. You can see that on the top. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. No, 11. Yeah. On the back, you can see it's got two buildings. They both have back sides, and some of the roofs come off, so you can stick the minifigures inside. It's very, very detailed for the medieval times, and I'm very excited to build this. I love the side box design. I think it looks great. And more on the front, you can see this castle. That's a very cool part of the set. And this Tudor, or not really Tudor, it's kind of it's similar to the Tudor corner Lego set right there with the like red and black, and you got like a medieval building, and pretty much all of them are medieval, but they're all different and unique to themselves, and they're not all the same. So let's get into this. Okay, let's get into this. See, we've got a paper bag, like this, and then we got this whole thing full of stuff. And 2 instruction manuals. Let's see those both. And the bags. So many. You can see inside the instruction manual, since it's an 18 plus set, got all of this. Trip down medieval lane, and then just shows you all the cool stuff in that and all the references. You can see the designer and kind of what it's like based off of. We got the first bag. Let's get into this. This is the artist minifigure for the second building of the set. She's got back printing and a second face, if I remember correctly. Yes. This is just the normal face. This one's the angry one, probably for painting. Normal hairpiece, nothing really unique except this little thing, I forgot the name, to hold the colors, and multiple paint brushes in the part she came in the set. This is the traveling merchant minifigure. I don't know what he is. He just kind of looks like a jester to me. Or a mercenary or something like that. Maybe a newspaper guy, because he's got a book in it. Or just a traveler, something like that. He's got a cape though. He's pretty cool. I think the purple design on him is really cool. This is the archer minifigure with a crossbow and a wolf symbol on his shirt to show his affiliation. And then on the back, he's got back printing, which I don't know why minifigures with capes get back printing, and they don't get leg printing or arm printing like that. But I think this minifigure is pretty nice. think he also has a... No, he does not. Thought he had a back face, but he does not. Let's get on the next one. This is the Sqaure minifigure. He's red and blue with a lion or something on the front. He's got back printing and a cool little helmet for the Sqaure, and he's got a spear. He's got a mustache and back face, smiling. And the front one is just probably worried, looking at the eyes. But yeah, I think the front printing on this minifigure is pretty nice. This is the blacksmith or storage lady. She just lives in the main building with the crane. Or, I don't really know, a blacksmith. She's just got the hammer, look like it. But her hair looks pretty nice for Lego. And the back printing, normal like all the other minifigures in the set. No leg printing, just normal brown legs and some front printing. This is a more uncommon minifigure. You get an old lady with a cup, and she's got this little dress and back printing. I've never seen this before in Lego. This like hood that she's got. Old lady minifigure and no back face printing. Let's get to the next one. This is the farmer or cook or artist, I don't really know. His house just got a lot of what I just said. He just does a bunch of stuff. He's got a poncho on the side and scissors. He's got old man hair and face. No, is there any face printing? Nope. But he's got normal. He's only got printing on his torso, no leg printing anywhere. Let's get to the next one. This is the child minifigure. He's just got stubby legs and a spoon and a cool looking hat. He's got back printing and front printing on the torso, which is really all you could have with the stubby legs, and different face to make him look scared. That's the all minifigures. Let's get to the set. Here you can see all the side builds. Actually, hang on, restart that. This is all the side builds of the set. You can see this is probably one of my favorite ones. This is just a food stand with what looks to be cheese and croissants and pretzels. And it's a cool little food stand, and I like it. I don't really know what this is, maybe for making clothes, but you can spin it and it's pretty satisfying. And then this is just a little table with some planning for building a chair, which is that chair right there. And then we can go over to this thing. Just got a log and a axe to chop it. This one's really annoying because whenever you pick it up, it has a chance of, I don't know why it's not now. Yeah, everything just falls apart off of it. It's really fragile. And this is for the painter minifigure to paint shields and all of the other things up for the soldier minifigures. I think this looks really cool because it's got this cool little shield right there and an unpainted one. And then we got this little stand. It's got a knife and a axe or something on it. I don't know, it's a hammer. And a post-it, or not a post-it, a note card, and some cups, and a cup and a candle. And then this is another one of my favorite ones. It's got a little carriage to hold stuff. There is just yellow stuff in there. I don't want the yellow clear pieces in there. I don't know what it is. And you can probably put other stuff on this, but I don't really know. There's definitely other stuff in the set you can put on this, other than what's on it right now. But to hold it up, it just uses this rake. And if you have it, you can probably put a horse in front of it and attach it somehow and make it pull, and that would look really cool. And it moves really well. And then this is one of the harder ones to build. It's got a beware sign of a dragon and two other signs on this side, and probably there's a wanted sign and a for sale sign of the goat. It's in the set. And then you can see a water right here with some flowers in the water. Then we got a tree and some mushrooms right here on the sides, and a frog. I like frogs in Lego sets. Yeah, the tree was probably one of the hardest parts. It was really annoying because it was just in the middle of the set, and I hate building green features of sets. It's not like green pieces, just trees and nature. It was really hard. Thanks for watching. This is the complete set altogether, but I'll go over everything in separate times. But this is what it looks like all together if you want to see that, which I'm sure you did. And I think everything together, there's just a lot to do. And I think this set is pretty good overall with it all together because it's pretty big. It's about 3 feet long, and how I'm doing it, I'm just keeping everything separated, kind of how the box art did it. And all the minifigures are lined up right there, and the other animals are in the spots they're supposed to go. So let's go over this building. This is the first 3 buildings, which I built first, obviously. And I think this middle one is more of like a storage area for the town. You can take this roof off like that. And then we go, these roofs are very well designed. You can also take off this one. I'll go over that building later. Because this building, you can, let me see. You see these right here? You can turn these, which operate a mechanism on the inside of the building that will make this crane move. You can lock it in its position, like key twist. This one. Oh no, this one. Yeah, this crane is very well designed. I like it's in the set. and it's a very well play feature, very good play feature. It just uses a string and wraps around a piece on the inside, which I'll show later. And this one right here, if you twist this, there is a trapdoor, which you'll see down there, that drops down like that, and you can move this little ladder to get down to provide access to the second floor for the minifigures. And then just to put it back up, you can put it back up, and if you put that back, it locks in its position so it doesn't move. And there's some barrels up there, right in there. I think you can see those. Those just are full of random stuff, like some pieces, just random pieces. And then you take this part off, put that to the side. And here, take that out. This set does not like to stay together. Yeah, this little hangover right here was also a cool play feature. It's not really a play feature, but it just looks nice. It's an interesting design, but it's a pain to put that back together when it breaks, and it breaks a few times. And in there is just not really much down there, but this door has a key to unlock it, and you can open it and stuff like normal. And on the front of the building, it's got some torches like that right there. I think these look nice for the medieval theme. Then I put this back on to move that. So these little pieces right here, they just go under this roof like that. Put all this to the side, and then we're gonna go to this building right here. This roof comes off too, like that. And in here, you can see a cat drinking out of a milk bowl. And on the sides, you can see a goat with a water bowl and, or not really a water bowl, it's a, like a trough to hold the water. I forgot the word there. And then you can see a squirrel, and these trees I don't really recognize. They're kind of, I think they're new. I don't know. But I've never seen them before. Also on the inside, there's these tables full of food, probably made by another one of the guys that came in this set. Here, we'll show him later, because he will go in the other building. And the kid that came with this building is this guy. He just goes in here, and he's got some food on this stove, or right under the fire pit where they cook their food. And I don't know what all this is, but it looks like a lot of cheese. And a knife right there, probably to cut it. And that's all of this building, except on the side you can see a little bee on the flowers on the window right there. And then you put the roof back on. You have this building over here. So this building has got a cool little painting on the inside. I'll pull that out. You can see that. It's got like a castle drawing. I think this looks really nice. It's got a sticker on it, and it doesn't look too bad compared to a lot of other stickers and a lot of sets like Star Wars sets. The gray pieces, or the gray stickers. I'll put it to the side so you can see the inside. But you got a stove and a bunch of cloth, or probably stuff for making this. This is probably like not paint, but it's more of a rug, I guess, because this is probably all cloth. And yeah, there's not much in this building. The painting is the biggest part of it. So you can put this back in. It just hooks on some studs on the inside. Not really like that. And this guy goes with this building. You can put him over here. And on the outside of the building, you can see a little farm he's got. That's why he's got scissors, so he can cut the stems off these, and a beehive right here, and a water bucket. Also this flower on the side, or this bush or flower, I don't really know what this is, has got a bee on it. They use a lot of bees in this set because it's more medieval and not pretty modern. And you can see a carrot. This carrot looks different from the orange carrots we got. And also in this basket, you got a knife in there to also help farm. And you can see a pumpkin over here. And all these buildings got nice doors too. That one open like that. This one I've already shown. It's got a key to open it. And this one just opens to the inside. Yeah, that's this part of the set. Oh, and here's the blacksmith. Or I don't really know. She's got a hammer. Where's the kid? Oh yeah, he's in here. Here you can see the insides. You can just move this, and then you just twist that, and that moves it like that. You can see that in there. And then this one, you can see pushes down on that, so you can't just pull it back, and it just locks it. And if you pull it back up like that, you can put it aside, and then you can put down the cable or the crane. It's not going down. And then yeah, you can see this one just releases like tension on this, and you can just push it back down like that. On the inside, you can see that. And then you can lift the roof off to see inside. These buildings are very well designed. This roof does not come off, but it's got this cool window on the front that I like. I think that's a really cool feature. And you can see these angled pieces right there used to make it so like the hay on the roof folded in to provide more open space on the in there. And that's the first building. Let's get to the next. This is the second building, which is built second. And I think this one actually looks the best when folded up, this is. Because when it's just out like this, it doesn't show the full huge design it actually is. And I think it just looks best when folded up. You can see it all around like that. And this building's got a lot of rooms in it. It's got about 5 or 6 if you want to count the tower. You can go to look on the inside. Yeah, and you can see she lives in here. When I built this, she came in that bag to start building that part, and also on that part of the building. I think the front of this building just looks amazing. It's got like some cool architecture, and it like comes up like that to fold out and like extend the buildings. You can see that right there. Comes out and extends the building size. And then we can go on the second floor. Right up there. Yeah, you can see a turkey. And then right here there's just a bag and a crab. I've never seen a crab in blanket before, but there's definitely been a few that I just haven't known about. And in here you can just see a cup back there, leaf on the wall, window with a pie in it, and the stove with some wood right here to heat the stove, and a spoon right there. And back there you can see a fish in a bucket. And we move up to this floor where there's just a bed, a sword. You can actually, this is a cool feature, you can pull the sword out and you can just find a stash of coins. These coins are seen all over the set. There's just coins with crowns on them. And these, oh, dropped one. These just stick back in the wall like you see right here. just like that. And back there you can just see, oh yeah, you can take this roof off too. Back there you can see a candle, a table with what there's supposed to be a pen there, and a thing of cheese, I think it is. It just looks like a cheese slab, and a cup right there. The person that goes in that building is this guy. Yeah, that guy. He also comes with just this bag. Probably don't really know what it's full of. Don't really know. He also has this painting, which I've shown already. You can see that. We're not really painting. Looks more like a book. Put that roof back on. Let me go over here to the right here to the art cave is what I call it, because there's just a bunch of paint on the floor, and she looks like the person who goes in here, she just paints shields, it looks to be, and forges them down here with the anvil and the paintbrush. And really, in there you can see there's a painting on the wall. There's a sticker, looks fine, and stove right there. I think most of these rooms have stoves, just a few don't. And same thing on the side over here on the staircase. You can see that sticker right there, and another torch up there, which gets us to, oh, right here there's a door to get into this room, which we're gonna move on to. Put this minifigure back in here. Get to this floor, and we see another bed. It's pretty much the same thing as the third floor up above. And I don't think any minifigures live in there, but I just like putting probably this one because he goes on the archer's tower up above, or in that room you could put the knight or soldier, whatever you want to put, wherever you put in there. It's pretty much just choose. Yeah, this door only really looks good from the interior, not the exterior. It kind of looks weird. You can, yeah, that, and it kind of looks weird on the back, but it's a very small space and they did their best. And there's a sword right there, bed, and yeah, just all the normal stuff. On the side, you can see a ladder to get to the third floor. And there's a bat on the wall. It's really hard to see in there. I guess I can just take this off. You can see the bat on the roof. I love these little pieces of architecture they put on it. I think those look nice. And then the fourth floor, which is the top of the castle. Try to take this off again so I can show you in there. Not really much in there, it's just some studs. And the flag hangs on the side, like that. And yeah, this just is suitable for the archer. It goes in there. This piece came off. Goes right there. So yeah, that's the third building, or the second building.